as a new coach, because there is so much information, there's so many things to be thinking about and wanting to put into place. And there's this pressure that you can feel about wanting to get it right off the bat. Like as Alicia said, you're just soaking up all this information before you really launch yourself out there. And I totally get that. And at the same time, it's important that you know too, that we have this team of people here to support you and to help you get started with your business. And so when you are, attacking your business, when you're really getting into it, it's important to kind of think about just a few focuses as a new coach. And I always try to just make this as simple as possible. Obviously we have our 3 vital behaviors here, right? Be a product of the product. You are wanting to live the lifestyle that you want to lead by example, so that people are seeing what you're doing, seeing what you're sharing, and know that you're legit, that you're really a living proof that what we offer, this solution of fitness and nutrition support, all comes together to really deliver long-lasting, real results. Okay, again, invite. I know we talk about this a lot. We've been talking about it in our coach group. It's a cup challenge month. That's something that we've been talking about, even that idea of go for no, right? To just invite as many people as you possibly can. And every time you reach out and invite somebody, that's helping build your confidence as a coach. It's helping you practice the language and learning how to approach people and to better communicate with them and listen to their needs and be able to communicate, to express how what we offer can fulfill what they're looking for, because we all have goals, right? It doesn't matter if we're looking to lose our first 10 pounds or the last 10 pounds. Everybody has personal goals they're wanting to achieve. And so really, listening during that invite process and making sure that we are trying to best partner them with the best solution for their interest and their ability is really important. So that invite process obviously is crucial to our business coaches. And then again, personal development, taking that time every single day. And right now, as new coaches, diving into the back office trainings, diving into YouTube videos from coaches and corporate to really learn the basics of what Beachbody is all about, to learn about network marketing, to learn all these things, because essentially this is your business, right? You want to take ownership in it and want to be ready to just go out there and light the fires, because you know that what we do really brings those results and can help people. So being prepared and ready to go out and share that. And that's what we're going to be kind of talking about more tonight, is that idea of, okay, we've had success as challengers. Now we are coaches. What's our next step? How are we going to move that to the next level? Okay, so also as new coaches, to be thinking about just getting your footing. Again, that's just focusing on those vital behaviors. Focus on your challengers. I know that we've started some challenge groups. Hopefully either you're being a participant in one, or you have invited some customers to join you in a challenge group that is starting now or sometime soon. Focusing on your challengers is really important. We'll talk about that in just a minute here. And then we're also going to talk tonight about building your team and taking that next step to step up as a leader and what building your team can do for you and your business. So let's talk about focusing on your challengers really fast here, right? This whole business, this whole framework that Beachbody is all about is about people. It's about helping people reaching their goals to lead healthy and fulfilling lives, right? That's our mission statement. So the challengers, the customers, and the challenge groups that we run are really essential to building our business on a solid foundation. And also, that's going to come back into play later when we're building our team for coaches. You want every challenger to have the best experience possible. You want to make sure you're touching base with them as often as you can. Maybe you set up a schedule to personally send them a message a couple times a week, along with the daily encouragements and that you're doing on the Facebook group wall. You want to understand that this is a relationship, a long-term relationship that we're building with our customers, because health and fitness isn't just a short-term thing, right? This is a journey that we really want to partner together and create a lasting relationship with. So making sure that your customers and your challengers are satisfied, right? Because satisfied challengers are the ones who are obviously going to get great results. They're going to be pumped up about what we're doing. They're going to go out and they're going to share their experience with other people, and they're going to share what you as their coach has offered to them and the value that you've brought to their experience and their journey. They're going to be sharing about the products and Shakeology, what they love about it, that the size program or the 21-day fix has been something that they have been able to adapt into their lifestyle. And they're going to remain your customers, right? That customer retention will be there. If you are making those connections and you're making sure that they love their Shakeology, or if they're wanting to continue with their workout programs, or if they're ready to take a next step into something a little more advanced, whatever it is, that communication is open between you and them. So they remain your customers. And it's these people, it's these challengers that are totally plugged in, that feel the value, that have had a great experience with you as a coach and with the products and programs are going to make great coaches, right? They're going to be excited to go out and just spread that with as many people as you can, as possible. So challengers kind of roll into this idea of, one, we want them to have great results, but two, so that when they are interested, that they can become part of your coaching team, right? Because building your team is something that is going to take your business to the next level. This is something serious that you're wanting to make as a business model. Then building your team is something that you need to really focus on and make it a priority. You have to consider about what it is that you like about coaching so far. Personally speaking, what is it because it keeps you accountable to your own health and fitness goals? Is it because you get to help other people reach their health and fitness goals? Is it the flexibility that comes with coaching? Today I shared a post that I was down here at the computer and I had Mason sleeping next to me. The girls were playing behind me and I could sit here and work from home and not be missing a thing. Everybody was here with me and taken care of. There's so many benefits of coaching. And also looking at the business side, the income potential, what it's been doing for my family, as we've been in transition between jobs. What is it that coaching has done for you? And how can you share that with other people? Because along with challengers who are looking for health and fitness goals, there are people out there that have personal goals for themselves that maybe could use some sort of extra income for their family of some kind, that already believe in the product, that can take that to the next level. So you have to kind of think of it as, if you're wanting to help as many people as you can, if that's your goal, your driving force as a coach, is that you have found something that works for you and you know that it's an answer for so many people, how can you make that ripple effect even bigger? And the answer is building a team, inviting people to join you and to go out there and be an extension of yourself, inviting their whole network of people. And, why wouldn't you want to create that team to do that, to help you achieve that goal, to help as many people as you possibly can? So that's kind of the foundation of building your team. And let's take a look at the benefits for you personally in building a team, right? You're extending yourself through friends to change more lives. That's a given, right? Obviously, you think about Facebook, for example, and you look at your friends list and how many people you have as friends, and you look at the number of friends that other people in your network or on your friends list have. That's a whole nother set of people. The extension is just limitless for how many people that we can be reaching by inviting people to join us as coaches and to join our team. You're creating a business foundation through your team. When it comes to the business model, you can only sell so many challenge packs and products, right? But it's when you build a team and your team is duplicating the success that you're having and you're working through it together and you're helping as many people as possible, that is where the true income potential is. And that's where that true business foundation will be laid. And again, that residual financial relief, that freedom based on how well your team of coaches is doing, that is what's going to help to really drive the weekly income to continue to go up and up and up, so that you can dream big and you can make this business what it is that you want it to be. All right. So benefits for your coaches, right? People that want to sign your team. Why would people want to join you in this venture? And there are different reasons for that. One, we have that spectrum of what kind of coaches you want to be. Maybe you just want to be strictly a discount coach, and that's fine. If you are a super fan of Beachbody and you love the shakes and you are into the new Beachbody Performance line, which my husband is totally loving, loves the Energize, loves the Hydrate, loves everything about it. If those are things that you feel are really beneficial to you and you love the different workout programs and changing it up, then getting the discount just makes sense, right? And as a coach, as someone that is working with customers, it would be in our best interest to do what's best for them. If you're buying Shakeology every month, you might as well try to earn at least $20 in savings by signing up for the discount. So even if they have no interest in coaching whatsoever, and I'll say that too in our challenge groups, usually by the third or fourth week of a challenge group, you kind of stick out there about how people really are loving their Shakeology. Do they know that they can get it at a discount as a discount coach? And just kind of put it out there like, what? Coaching? I don't want to be a coach. It's okay. Just talk it through with people, because if you just kind of put the language out there, then yeah, they might get a little overwhelmed with the idea of having to be a coach and run these groups and partner with people. But we don't have to put that pressure on them if that's not what they want. But they can definitely get the discount and stay a true customer for you. And it benefits you as well. It takes away your commission. Once a customer turns into a coach, you don't get that $32 a month every time their Shakeology ups, but that adds to the volume of your team. And from the volume that is created by your personally sponsored coaches and all of their business and all of their coaches comes back to you in what's called the team cycle bonus as income potential. Okay, so that's something you can kind of point out to too when you're talking to somebody about being a discount coach with you, is that, I'm not trying to sell you on anything. I actually lose your commission a little bit, and but it gives you the discount. What I lose helps to give you the discount on your product, and it's worth it to me because you are enjoying it. And obviously, the volume eventually builds up to where you can get that cycle bonus to go through. All right. Also, people to join your team. It's an opportunity for them to pass on success that they've been feeling to the people in their own lives, right? I mean, how did you become a coach? Maybe you got bit by the bug. You had great results yourself. It's an opportunity for them to pass it on just like you are doing now. And some people get really excited about that, even if that just means a few close friends and family, or a few, enough orders a month to pay for their personal Shakeology order. That's great. And they're making a difference in the lives of the people that are most important to them. Or maybe they want to just hit the ground running and make this a major business to create, an opportunity for financial relief and freedom. So there are different reasons people can want to join your team, and it can look different for different people. You have the discount coach, you have the hobby coach, someone that just wants to, work with people every once in a while, or you have the true business building coach that's just ready to go for it and to really make this a true business income potential. I put this thing here about the military discount because I don't know if this is something you're aware of, but the Beachbody military discount is something I think is really, really generous that Beachbody does. And what it is that it means that any person who is signed up as active military at this moment and their spouse can have a business with Beachbody, be a coach for free, that they don't have to pay the monthly $15.95 fee, that is waived for them. They also just extended that offer to veterans, and it doesn't count towards veteran spouses. Just military vets can also continue to have a business, a coaching business account without that $15.95 fee every single month, which is crazy, right? So you have unlimited earning potential with nothing down on it. You can't beat that as a business. So if you have people who are in the military who you're working with, or those can be people that are kind of on your radar that you might want to work with or reach out to purposefully, let them know that, hey, you can do this, you can get the discount, you can run a business and not have to put anything down or pay anything into it. That's something I want to make you all aware of as far as the coaching opportunity goes and what that means for people. All right. So let's talk about rank advancement. Rank advancement. Do you guys have any questions so far? I guess I should put that out there. Generally,
can you still hear us? Because it sounded like it was muted. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you, Alicia. Can I?
Hello?
Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me? I wasn't sure because it said that I got muted, and I just wanted to make sure I was unmuted.
Oh, yeah, you're unmuted now. Did you have a question?
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's okay. We just normally will.
Military discount is interesting to me because actually my sister was interested in not so much maybe, well, she probably would join a challenge group, but she wanted to get the DVDs, but she wasn't sure about the Shakeology. But her husband is deployed right now and they just don't have the means to do that. So she could sign up under me and the coach fee would be waived. And then she just has to purchase her. How does that all work with the military? I guess I'm still a little bit confused.
Oh, no, it's fine. And Kirsty, you can help me out with this too, because I've only had one person sign up with us so far. But basically, they sign up as a coach, and then there's an extra form or an extra step that they have to take where they have to provide certain information to verify that they are military or spouse of military. And basically, that $15.95 monthly fee is waived. They don't ever have to pay that. But they do get 25% discount on anything they order. It's just like what your account is now, Alicia, as a coach. They just don't have to pay that monthly fee. And it's just one extra step.
And then the on-demand, like, I know that came with mine, but then I turned it off actually because of my heart condition. I was like, I'm just sticking with the 21-day fix for now because I don't want to kill myself. So I just turned it off because it's not something that I can do online. Like, once I feel comfortable with the program, I just kind of stick with it. So if that came with hers, can she, like, turn that off too after the 30 days or keep it if she wants to?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's part of the club membership that the Beachbody On Demand. And so the club membership, obviously, really the Beachbody On Demand has added a lot of value to that. I feel that really boosts what the club membership brings to a customer. And as a coach, really, if you're wanting to be a business building coach, the club membership will be something that you'll want to have at some point, because that's kind of one of the stipulations to start getting lead free customers from Beachbody. But as a coach, you don't have to have it. You are not required to have the club membership. So it can be canceled, within that, before her 30 days are up for the free trial. So she could check it out. Yeah.
Okay. Cause she could be willing to do it or whatever, but for now, I just wanted to wait till I got a few people under my belt and it wasn't charging me, because I know myself right now, I'm not going to use it. So,
right. No, absolutely.
And then I guess, so when I ordered, like, I had like a little bit of difficulty like getting under Heather's name, and I actually went under Kyle. Like, anyway, my question is that, so I guess I'm confused with the packs somewhat, because I know that Shakeology comes with the challenge pack, but like, what if people don't want Shakeology and they just want the 21-day fix like program without the Shakeology? Like, I know that I actually change mine to every other month, and that's something I'll need to change back to every month if I want to, like, because I know they told me that it like messes with your coach promotions and stuff and your like challenges you can be a part of. But I have like so much protein powder. My husband's like, you need to drink this first and then you can start drinking that. So I just wanted to know, like, if somebody didn't want to do the Shakeology, although we highly recommend it, like, how do they get that option?
Well, sure. They can order just a program on its own. They don't have to buy a challenge pack. And again, the challenge pack gets any workout program that they want, partnered with the 30 days of Shakeology, 1 month of Shakeology. And it now also comes with the Beachbody On Demand free trial, which is newer. That just started in June. For 30 days. And again, as you know, the important thing to know is that after that 30-day free trial, they will be charged unless it is canceled. And that can be canceled at purchase. If they don't have an interest in that at all, there's an opportunity where it will say remove club right there in the shopping cart area. They can remove that so that they don't get the free trial and they won't be charged in the future. But for me, what I always do is when someone orders a challenge pack, I write down 3 weeks from that date their name, and that cues me to check in with them about their Shakeology, how well they're enjoying it, what they're liking about it, just to kind of really touch base and to see if it's something they're wanting to continue or not. And then also now talk to them about the Beachbody On Demand and what they think about that, if they've been using it, and letting them know that if they're needing to make any changes to their Shakeology or to the club membership, that they need to be doing that within a week's time before they get charged unexpectedly,
Okay. All right.
And then if they just want to order a program, they can do that. And basically, the easiest way would be to have them create a free account under you, Alicia. And from there, they can log in with their email and the password that they create with their free account. And I can show you how to do this if you haven't done this already, where basically people can use a link that you prepare to send them to sign up with you so that they are aligned with you as their coach. And that way, anything they ever purchase will be done through you and you'll get credited for. Or you can make quick links for them as well for the program. But obviously,
Heather sent me those quick links and stuff. So I have a lot of those. I just need to go through them and organize them. So.
Yeah. And just kind of getting an idea or how, what's best going to work for you so you can quickly grab those and share with people will be great. But if they have that free account set up with you, then you can just kind of direct them to go there, and under the shop tab is where all the fitness programs are. They can buy those individually. But obviously, the challenge pack, depending on what their goals are, and that's just something that gives them that complete package, right? That fitness, nutrition, all that together. And it does bring the price down a little bit on both pieces because they bundle them into the challenge pack price. So that's obviously the
Right.
value we encourage, but not everybody's ready for that. So.
Okay. That's good.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes like that's an open door for me because if she ends up liking it and then wants to, like, I could see my sister saying, oh, I like doing this DVD. I want to see the other ones, you know, so it might just be something that she would pick up or, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and the Beachbody On Demand is great. My husband and I have been using it a lot. It's nice to change things up a little bit. And now they're starting to add these specific special workouts to Beachbody On Demand, that they're filming special workouts. Autumn did a stability ball workout that's on there. She hinted that there's going to be some workouts coming that are specifically designed for moms. You know, that's really exciting, that are all going to be through this Beachbody On Demand channel. So a lot of cool things coming with that. I think that's going to be something to really be sharing with people. So cool. Yeah. If the military discount would help her out, then absolutely. I mean, you can't beat that. Can't beat it. All right. Good questions. Any other questions before we take off on the next venture of becoming an Emerald coach? Jen, you all right? Okay. So building your team. Yeah, she's muted. You all right, Jen? Everything good? I saw her unmuted. All right. So building your team, right?
I'm good. Just having technical challenges.
Oh, what? Technical challenges with the mute or with something else?
Yeah, trying to unmute myself.
We just normally mute people while we're doing the presentations because sometimes there'll be, you know, dogs barking in the background or something, and it makes it hard for other people to hear. So don't take offense that you're muted. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I did it myself for that reason because my house is usually loud.
Very good. Very good. All right. So Emerald coach, Emerald rank, right? This is really the first step that you want to take as a serious business builder in your coaching business. And it should be a goal that you have for your first month in coaching, is hitting this Emerald rank. If this is something that you're wanting to make, you know, a true business and to really establish yourself as a coach, this is the first step you need to be taking. And it can be easy to do. An Emerald coach is the first rank, and it just means that you have you, and you are an active coach. And Alicia, you kind of talked about this, about having to have personal volume every single month. And let me explain this to you, is that for you personally to be an active coach, you need to have at least 50 PV in personal sales of something you order personally or something that a customer has ordered through you. Okay, that will make you an active coach, to have an active status. It's you personally have to order at least 90 PV to earn Success Club. Okay, that's a little bit different. So we have what's called being an active coach. And then if you want to hit like Success Club, that's when you personally have to have a personal order of at least 90 PV. Okay, so that's where that monthly Shakeology would come in, because that gives you the 90 PV. But other than that, for the Emerald coach ranking, you need to be an active coach with at least 50 personal volume points. And then you have 2 people that join you in your team. This is the beginning. This is the foundation that you set. You have 1 coach that you place on a left leg and 1 coach that you place on your right leg. So that's the way our system is built up, right? And both of those coaches are active coaches. They both have at least 50 volume points. And generally speaking, if they sign up as a coach and they order a challenge pack when they sign up as a coach, they're going to be active, because that 105 volume points or whatever it's going to be for that particular challenge pack sale will boost them to active right away. Other than that, they'll become active as soon as they have some sort of order process through. Until then, you'll see that they'll read as inactive. So as soon as you have an active coach on your left leg and your right leg, voila, you are a Emerald coach. You're an Emerald coach. And it can be easy to do. And a couple of things that we can talk about how to become an Emerald coach. You know, think about 2 people that you know already, current challengers. Think of your current challengers first, or the people that are close to you in your life that love Shakeology, love the value, and would like the discount, right? Obviously, getting the discount is something that would be easy to let people know about and help them take advantage of. So you're going to want to start thinking about people who are close to their 30-day re-up mark, right? That their Shakeology order's coming up soon. That's why I say 3 weeks from the day they order is when you want to touch base with them, see what they're thinking about it. Are they interested in continuing it through the next 30 days or for a while? Because it is a daily nutrition source, right? It's not just this weight loss shake. That's not what Shakeology is about. It's about daily nutrition, vitamins, minerals. So you can drink it every single day. I've been drinking it for 27 months now, every single day. And so getting that discount is something you're going to let them know about before their next order processes, so they could take advantage. Because again, that saves up close to $20 a month on Shakeology savings. So think about that. Think about your spouse, or someone that is close to you, a close friend or a family member. Maybe it's just somebody that wants to support you in your business that'll say, hey, yeah, I'll sign up as a coach with you if that's going to help you out. But as a spouse, signing up a spouse under you can be really beneficial to sign them up as one of your first two coaches here, either your first coach on your left or your right leg. And that can be something we talk about as far as really being a business builder, that basically you can kind of use your spouse's coaching spot to start building a business as well. So having it as close to the top of your team as possible, having them signed up as close as you can be really beneficial down the road as you build your coaching business. But again, finding people who love Shakeology or the product that would appreciate the discount, or somebody that's close to you to be your first two coaches, is a great strategy to go for. And, for me, it was my mother-in-law and my husband who were my first two coaches that bumped me to Emerald. And it didn't take me too long when I decided that was a goal that I was going to have, because that was something that was easy to kind of invite people to and initiate. Benefits of becoming an Emerald coach. When you become an Emerald coach, that is officially when your business center really opens. This is when you have that opportunity for income to really start opening up for you. You have what we call our Team Cycle bonus, which I'll explain a little bit more detail here in just a minute. You are open to customer leads. This is free customers from Team Beachbody, people who order through infomercials or people who order through just the basic beachbody.com. There is a difference. I don't know if you're aware about that. That's something you're going to want to learn about, is that we have beachbody.com and then we have Team Beachbody, right? Team Beachbody is the network of coaches. That's us, and us promoting Beachbody products and programs. Beachbody.com is just anybody can find, and they want to order their programs. That's where they're sent to. So they don't have an assigned coach to them. They're not buying anything through somebody specifically. But because Beachbody believes so much in that element of support and partnering somebody with a coach that's going to help you to see through and find success, that they give these customers to already established coaches that are at least an Emerald rank. And that means that basically you have free customers. And depending on where you are in your business, those customers will come to you at first, and anything they order after that, you get commission off of, you get volume off of. Or sometimes if you're a little more established and you hit a couple more benchmarks, so they will give you like Shakeology lead customers, which means that as soon as their very first order is placed, you will get an immediate commission from that and volume from that. So there's a lot of incentive there. And depending on how it works, you can get, as many customer leads a month as possible based on your Success Club points from the previous month, and also being an Emerald coach. And that can really help to build your business. In fact, I need to set up with my coach, Heather, because Heather does a great job with getting leads to, get feedback with her. She has some that sign up as coaches with her. She has had, a lot of coaches do a great job of reaching out to these free customers and establishing a relationship and connection. Sometimes you send information, you send a text, I've even left voicemails, and you don't hear anything back from the leads, and that's okay. But whenever they process a Shakeology, you do get commission from that. But obviously we're wanting to make those connections with these people. And sometimes that happens and sometimes it doesn't. But free customers from Beachbody to help build your business. That's a great perk to have. So again, active coach for you, that you are an active coach that has at least 50 volume points of personal purchases or purchases through you by customers, and a coach on each leg. Let's take a look here at the Team Cycle bonus. All right, this is really where income potential starts to build for you. Like I said earlier, you can only sell so many programs. You can only sell so much product at a time. That takes a little bit of time, especially after you get through your warm market of people that are friends and family with you already, getting your name out there and really connecting with new people. It takes a lot to do that. But when you're building your team, again, you have help to be reaching these masses of people. And this is how you get compensated for that, for the way your team performs. So team volume is the name of the game, right? This is where it's all at. So this is kind of a graphic to show you how you earn money based on your team performance. So here's you up here, right? If you're an Emerald coach, that you have coaches on your left leg over here and coaches on your right leg that you start to build. Every time your coach has personal orders or customer orders through them, or if these coaches have some of their own personally sponsored coaches under them, then anything that they buy or produce starts to build volume on this side of your coaching equation, and also on this side of your coaching equation. You start to do these team cycle bonuses. All right. And the way this works is that every time 200 team volume on one leg matches up to 100 team volume points on the other leg, they cycle through as a cycle bonus, and you earn money off of that. So here's just an example. And this can get confusing, and there are some really great videos that corporate's done and some other coaches have done that I will share in our coaching group for you to take a look at as a quick overview for this. But as you can see here, we have our strong leg over here, which means that this is the leg that has a lot of volume coming onto it, and that you have 450 volume points here. And over on your left leg, or the weak leg here that doesn't have quite as much volume buildup, you're at 210. Well, you can take 200 from here while taking 100 from here. So that makes one cycle bonus. You earn $14 for that bonus cycle as an Emerald coach. If you can cycle again, you go ahead and cycle again. So you're at 250. You can take 200 from that. You can also take another 100 from here. So that makes one more cycle, and that's another $14 in your pocket for that particular week, okay? And that leaves you with volume. The volume does roll over until the next pay week. So just to kind of make a little bit of an example here of what this can do for you is that as an Emerald coach, you earn $14 for every team cycle bonus. A Ruby coach earns $16, and a Diamond coach earns $18. And based on the rank that you are at that moment, there is a cap. For the Emerald coach status, it's a $250 cap every week that you can bring in team cycle bonus. I mean, that's pretty generous, right? $2,000 a month. But it's this particular part that's really where you can generate money. And you can kind of see here, 1 week in the month of, in month 8 of this coach's business. This is a Diamond coach, just to kind of give you an example here. So retail commission, this is just their personal sales. People who bought challenge packs or that, this is what they made here. Their team bonus. This is the team cycle bonus we just talked about calculating. Based on how their team performed, they made $594 this 1 week based on how their coaches performed. Okay. Matching bonuses. This is also based on your team's performance. If you have personally sponsored coaches that get team cycle bonuses, that Beachbody pays you a couple dollars for every time your coaches cycle bonus too. So it kind of compounds very quickly as far as income goes. And then you can see down here in month 9 that retail commission, again, $202. The team cycle bonus was $612 in 1 week. And this is just from you building your team and taking the time to partner with them to duplicate success. This is not anything that you're having to physically do yourself. You're not out here selling all these challenge packs. It's your team working together with a common goal to help as many people as you can that generates these cycle bonuses. And this is where obviously the income potential really is. Does anybody have any questions on this? The idea of the team cycle bonus as an income opportunity? What do you think? Does that make pretty good sense? Kirsten, you want to add anything to this about the team cycle bonus?
No, this is a good summary. I don't know if you can hear me. Sorry. This is a good summary. My commissions, my retail commissions really have stayed pretty consistent throughout my career. The cycle bonus is where I make the majority of my income. So if you are planning to build this business for income, then, you definitely want to get to these rank advancements and build your team. And it just will naturally compound over time as you hit Success Club, bring in new people and bring in new coaches on a monthly basis. But no, this is a great visual. Good job.
Awesome. All right, so placing downline coaches, and this was part of our post today in the Coach Basics group, and I kind of put a little blurb on there because I learned a lesson when it came to placing your downline coaches. When you have people ready to sign up with you, first of all, you want to understand the structure of your team and how it is that you are placed on your upline coaches team. Okay, so here's my lovely visual of shapes I created myself. So you have your upline coach here, the person that you signed up with, and then you have yourself, all right? It's important to know the idea behind strong leg and weak leg, and it can feel confusing, but it doesn't have to be at all right? Based on where you are, if you were placed on your upline coach's right leg, then you have your right leg as the strong leg, okay? If you were placed on your upline coach's left leg, then that would be your strong leg. So whichever leg of your upline coaches you were placed will be your strong leg. And the reason for that is because now as you place coaches, you can place your personally sponsored coach on your right leg or strong leg, but you also have your upline coach. Anytime they place a coach on their right leg now after you've signed, will also be put underneath you here. So this whole leg over here is built not only by you, but by your upline coach. And maybe, depending on where your upline coach is, coaches that are above them as well. This is where your volume really starts to build. This is why you have that 200 to 100 team volume ratio, because one leg will always be a little bit bigger than the other. The name of the game is to try to get your weak leg to try to match volume with the other side so that you can cycle bonus as much as you can. The weak leg is simply meaning that this is the leg that you don't get any help with. This is the leg that you build only on your own. So every time you place your coaches here, it's only your personally sponsored coaches plus any coaches that they have signed with them. All right. So this is all you. And you want to work to try to balance the coaches on each leg as you start to rank advance, right? As you start to build your business. So if you can't tell where you are in your upline coaches, one, you can just ask them, or two, you can take a look at your volume in your back office. You'll be able to tell probably pretty easily based on your right volume and left volume, which is your strong side, because it's going to have the higher volume at this point. Okay. So when it comes time for you to place your downline coaches, all right, here's what I suggest you to do. There's a spot in the back office that has a drop-down box. It just says preferred placement, and you click the arrow and it gives you a drop-down box where it says, left leg, right outside, or whatever it gives you. And that's how I always used to do preferred placement. But then I learned this lesson that you can say that you want a coach to be placed on your left leg. And this coach right here is on my left leg. And so it kind of keeps coming down the outside here. So I had my preferred placement to set on my left leg, but instead of coming to the outside spot, which is where you always want to place coaches, the coach was placed here on the inside spot on my left leg. It was on my left leg, but it was on the inside spot. And the problem with that is because this coach wanted to be a business building coach, that it's hard. She doesn't get any help from upline people because nobody's going to be placing coaches underneath of her to help build volume. So basically what I'm trying to say is that when you are placing preferred placement, which means when you are deciding where the next coach is going to be placed with you on your team before they sign up, I would suggest coming here to your graphical genealogy. So the Coach Online office, under the My Business tab, My Downline, click on graphical genealogy, and it's going to come up looking like this. All you have to do is decide if your next coach needs to be placed on your left leg or on your right leg. And as that's something you can ask us about or talk with your upline coach with us as well, as to try to figure out that strategy of how you're going to do that. But I always come in and I'll double click on this little ghost spot here of where I want the next coach to be placed. And a little box will pop up that'll say, do you want to set this as preferred placement? Okay, yes, I do. And then it'll highlight the spot in red. And that will tell you here that this is scheduled for preferred placement. And that way I know without a shadow of a doubt that the next coach that's going to sign is exactly where I want them in my organization. And as you develop your strategy, obviously, as I said, and I'll kind of come back here for just a minute, that you want to try to decide how you're going to build your team, right? To be an Emerald coach, you have to balance. You have to have one on each leg. So that's pretty easy. it's always a good idea to try to place maybe business building coaches on your weaker leg, because they're going to be helping to generate some volume for you. They're going to be helping you out there. The thing with that is that sometimes you're going to sign coaches that you feel like are going to just hit the ground running and be rock star coaches, and maybe they decide it's not their thing, or it's not something that works out for them. Or you have someone that you think is going to sign as a discount coach who's going to become a really rockin' Beachbody coach. It's going to actually work the business. So you can try to be strategic about where you place coaches, and a lot of the times that does work out in your favor, but not always. So you want to just kind of keep the balance going between your legs, one on each side to be an emerald coach. And then you're going to want to hit the next mark of getting 4 coaches on each leg, which will bump you up to the next rank of diamond coach, right? So it's kind of this balancing act that you want to get going, but you want to make sure that you're placing coaches where you want them in your downline at that time. And I suggest using the graphical genealogy. Again, I was able to get it straightened out to get my coach moved, but I didn't realize this was even an option to be placed on the inside leg. So always place coaches on the outside position of your right or left legs. Okay? All right. Any questions on downline coaches? How to help coaches or people sign up as coaches? Have you ever done that before? Or obviously you've signed up as a coach, but that you can sign up with a challenge pack. You can purchase a challenge pack and just do the be a coach option. You can pay $40 sign up fee and can pay that way to become a coach. Or if you have purchased a challenge pack in the past, you can be reimbursed, but that means that when you sign up, you pay $40, and then there's a reimbursement form that's really easy to fill out that just lets the company know the date of your challenge pack order purchase that you had in the past, and they will reimburse you that $40. So those are the 3 ways you can sign up. You can buy a challenge pack and sign up as a coach. You can pay the $40 sign up fee to be a coach, or you can sign up with the $40 sign up fee, but be reimbursed for a previous challenge pack purchase. Okay. Any questions so far about adding coaches to your team, the actual adding people to you and how to do that? All right. And I just kind of wanted to close here with becoming a leader. It can be a little overwhelming when you start thinking about building your team, right? Inviting coaches to join you and to do this with you. And you might not feel like you were ready. And that was me. I'm the type of person that feels that I have to have everything figured out and lined up in place, a system in place and perfected and tested and ready to go before you just go out there and do it. And Kirsten, what do you call this? Analysis paralysis, I think you say, is what I suffer from, is that I overanalyze everything and it just makes me stop in my tracks. But what I've learned is that as a challenger and as a coach with the people in your groups, you're already a leader. You were already leading by example. You were encouraging people. And that's what we do as coaches. It's just the same thing. Just as we do with our challengers, we do with the coaches that sign up on our team. And you just need to remember that you are setting yourself up as a leader. If you really believe in this company, you really believe in what it is that we have to offer people, that you should be leading from the front, that you should be out there inviting as much as possible, doing those 3 vital behaviors, that you are, thinking outside the box, that you're soaking up as much information as you can and reading personal development books to boost confidence, to boost, time management capabilities, all of these things. Again, it's your business. If this is what you want it to be, take ownership of it and make it what you want. You can make this however you want it to look, whatever framework you want to work with. We're lucky enough to be part of an amazing team. We have the number 1 coach leading our team, Melanie Mitro, that has a great system of trainings and ideas and that we can just pull from and make our own, or we can completely do our own thing. This is whatever it is that you wanted to make it. But leadership will continue to develop as you just go out there and do it. Include the coaches that are on your team. Yes, you are a leader of your team, but you're also with business partners with the coaches that you're working with, right? Because everyone's success comes from working together and benefits everybody together. So you don't have to know it all. Our team is here to help to set up to help everybody. And as your business grows and as your team grows, you will also grow, because you will just continue to learn the next step, to figure out what is that you need next to create the next system or the next checklist of things that you need to share with your coaches based on where it is that they are at the moment with their business and the next step that they're taking. It all comes together beautifully, but just know that you're already a leader and you should have that confidence to invite people to join you in this awesome experience that coaching is. Again, I would love to hear what it is that you love so far about, being a Beachbody person, whether it's coaching or a challenger. If it's something you're passionate about, it should be easy to share and know that it's something that we can offer people so much value for in their life, for health reasons, for financial reasons, for, friendship and community building. It's amazing. There are all different kinds of perks to being a coach. What is it that you connect with, and how can you share that with other people? So here's your call to action tonight. All right. If you are still looking to hit that goal of Emerald Coach, here's what you need to do. Okay. And if you are an Emerald Coach, it's even more important to continue to invite and to ask so that you are building a stable business. Okay. If you're only going to ride on the coattails of discount coaches can come and go. You want to continue to invite people to join your team so that you are continuing to build a stable foundation of people that you're working with, right? So if one person leaves the team, that the whole team doesn't collapse down. It's just something that you want to build authentically. So keep inviting. So who are your first 2 coaches going to be? If you don't have anybody signed with you yet, who are your first 2 coaches going to be? Again, start with challengers. Look at the people you've been talking with, or the people in your group that have been, really engaged, have been reaching out to other people, that have been sharing their daily check-in ratings with you, and have been just overall excited and having great results. Also, create a list of 10 dream coaches that you have. Okay, take a look at your friends lists on Facebook or on your cell phone, on your contact list. People who you think would be amazing coaches, who would be amazing business partners that you would want to work with in this business that you're creating for yourself, and write them down. Start to think about how you can appeal to them, or how you can just straight talk to them and invite them to join you in what it is that you're doing. There's different kind of strategies that you can use for this, whether you have these people in your mind that you start posting on social media in a way that's talking to them, talking to your niche, right? Kind of the audience that you're targeting, things that they might be interested in or might perk up to. And that's kind of how I've gotten some of the working coaches on my team. It took some work, it took some patience, but these are coaches that, I had in mind that I knew would be amazing at this opportunity and who would be go-getters to go out and share and have a great impact on people, and just kind of focusing my energy on attracting them. But through attraction marketing is basically how that works. And to create that list of 10 dream coaches helps to kind of focus you a little bit that way. Also, again, asking people or thinking of who's going to be approaching that 30-day reordering mark for their Shakeology, because you know what? That discount is a great thing to offer to them. Also thinking of family or friends or spouses, somebody who's close to you, who would be interested to help you out, who already loves the product or program, or is ready to get started to take advantage of the discount right away. Now, another thing that you can do, if you haven't been doing already, and maybe is a great action step for you to take to kind of push yourself past the next level, is to offer the discount coaching option right off the bat to your brand new challengers. When it comes time for them to order a challenge pack, if they're ready to commit, if they're ready to get into a challenge group and get the results, and they know that you're going to offer the value that you're promising to them, which you are, right? That you offer the opportunity that, hey, you can order a challenge pack, which is going to give you your program and your 30 days of Shakeology, a spot in my challenge group. You can do all that, but you can also have the option of signing up this way as a discount coach or a preferred customer, which just means it's the same price, there's no extra fee. And if you continue on for the next month or with us for the next round, that your Shakeology will be discounted. Is it something you'd be interested in? It's easy to cancel if it's something that you're not wanting to do. Offer it as an option for them. All they can do is say no, right? And that's okay. But at least you put that out front. You let them know that it won't cost them anything extra for that first 30 days, because it doesn't. That $15.95 coaching fee doesn't take place until month 2, and that's when they're going to start to get their discount. So it all kind of balances out. But communicate with them about it and let them decide for themselves if it's something they want to take advantage of or not. Okay. Another thing to remember is the key to growing your team are your challenge groups. So right now, as a new coach, as you're inviting people to join you for challenge groups, or even if you're just a participant in a challenge group and don't have customers in it with it yet, use this as a time to really add value to the people in the group. Be commenting on their daily rating postings, be sharing recipes or snack things that you're enjoying personally yourself. Be a motivator, be an encourager in the group, and to really connect with the people that you're working with so that, again, they have an amazing experience, they get amazing results, and they're ready to take that next step to either commit to the discount because they know that the products and programs work, or they're ready to pass it on and to help the ripple effect just take off in another direction by being a coach themselves. And then begin planting seeds now for challengers and coaching opportunities with people. As you are sharing through social media, which we'll focus on even more in our call next week as different social media platforms, is that you can be sharing about health and fitness opportunities, and you can also be sharing about what coaching has done for you, what the opportunity of coaching itself can bring to other people, and what it's brought to your life, what it has done for you, so that they start to see those little nuggets that you plant every so often. And when they are ready to think about, I could use a little extra money, or I like health and fitness, or I would be a good fit for that. Or gosh, she looks like she has a lot of fun at those Super Saturday events, or whatever it is, that they have an idea of what it is that coaching is doing for you. And they'll be a little more open to hearing about the opportunity themselves. So start talking about it. Start talking about coaching. Even if you feel like it's the smallest of things that coaching has done for you, that's okay. That's where you are right now. Share about it. And people will be listening, and they'll be watching, as they always are, when it comes to inviting and sharing what it is that we do with people. Okay? So who are your first 2 coaches going to be? If you already have 2 coaches or an Emerald coach, then who are going to be the next 2 people that you're going to be inviting to your team to join you in this venture? All right, start making a game plan and start going out there to make it happen, because you can do it. And who doesn't want to be a coach with us on this team, right? We kind of rock. All right. So who has some questions for us? Did I go too fast?
I do have a quick question. So I've decided that when I start inviting people, it's going to be for the September 7th challenge group.
Great.
And so when I invite them, I'm assuming that I'm allowed to invite them into our group, but is it still going to be called Fit and Fun for Summer, or is it going to be something else?
It will be something else. And Alicia, we haven't even decided what that's going to be yet. Our team always has a challenge group that starts preseason the first Monday of every month. That way we always know that there's something to invite to at the beginning of the month. You always want to have something to invite to when you're talking to people, so they don't feel like they have to wait around for a while. Right. And no, we normally try to kind of vary it up a little bit. Like right now, our team just launched a 100 inches challenge, where we're trying to see if everybody in the group together can lose a combined 100 inches within 3 weeks, which we should do easily. But it just, kind of catches people's attention. Or sometimes people will do with a 100-pound challenge. And I've done that before with really great success, but we're kind of trying to take people's thoughts away from the scale and more into measurements and inches. So that's why we changed that. So September would be a great time to focus on a back to school or a busy mom or whatever kind of thematic group you can come up with to support women. And that's something we talk a lot about, is that when you're inviting people to challenge groups, is that not everybody knows what the 21-day fix is. I mean, a lot of people know what the 21-day fix is.
I had no idea.
See, but if you're posting, if you're, inviting to something more specific, health and fitness community, or the 100-inch challenge, or the busy moms health and wellness group, or whatever it is, that's going to pique more people's interest. And then you can let them know about the tools that we use to hit those goals and to what we actually are all about. So we need to decide what the September 7th group is going to be called, but it will be something different than Fit and Fun for Summer.
Okay.
So yeah, so great. Yeah, start inviting and letting people know. Something you can share on your social media platforms. Start talking about what it is that you're doing and how, giving credit to the program, and letting people know that you're getting ready to start up again September 7th if they want to join you with it. I mean, just very authentic invitations really go a long way. And sharing your own personal story gets a lot of attention. Just being brave enough to put it out there, and people be all over it. So, and want in on it.
Hopefully.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you just start, like I said, you just keep sharing consistently, that initial interest will really be amazing, and it'll be something that you'll be awesome to run with. So invite away. Awesome. Jen, do you have any other questions?